Hello friends and family, it's Digger Dave Beeler. It's July 18th, I believe, 2023, here somewhere in an undisclosed location along the Gulf Coast. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, or Florida. I don't even know where I'm going. So anyway, I got a couple spots here. But anyway, I just got here. As you can see, the mosquitoes have already found me here. I mean, man, they're like swarming. So anyhow, I've got some cutter skinsations. So we're gonna check this out and see if this works. So I'll spray some of that on here. But anyway, you stay with me because I'm gonna dig mosquitoes or not. So I might mention that coupled with the mosquitoes, it's already 90 degrees. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so anyway, it's going to be a toasty one today. They're saying that it's record heat here in this area, and so we'll see what we can do. Just got to pace myself. I'm already quite sweating, as you can see. But anyhow, got my first bottle. Just got a little test hole opened up here, and got my little buddies and mosquitoes. They're all keeping me company. So Shelley's working today. Paul's busy also, couldn't make it, and got the kids. But we'll see what we can find here. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a bottle sticking out right down in there. I think I'll just get down and pull it out. Okay. Oh, it's a round bottom. All right, first bottle of the day, a nice old hand-blown round bottom ginger ale bottle. No name on it, but it's a nice old one, probably from 1890s, maybe 1880s. You can see it's got a nice applied lip there. So, all right. Well, that's a good start. Let's see what else is down in there. I'm gonna dig around just a little bit here in case there's something else right close by. But anyway, I'm just in a digging mood. Got some other business to take care of, so down here to do a little bit of digging and maybe do some trading. There was an old broken ironstone shaving mug, real thick, as you can see. Alright. Well, anyway, it's not ideal digging conditions. I'll probably dig for a while. There's something else coming up down in there. There we go. Let's see what that one is. Come on, baby. Are you embossed? No. Boy, I feel right at home here, like I'm in the slick dump, the jug dump back in Illinois, but digging on the Gulf Coast here. That's a nice old hand-blown bottle. It's about 1890s pit here, a little trash pit. So, let's see if there's anything else down in here. Shovel a few things out here. Boy, I just love digging though. Just the thrill, you just never know. I'm sure there's other diggers can relate to that regardless of the heat and mosquitoes. Not exactly comfortable, but hey, somebody's got to do it. Alright, well, I hit a couple, some ironstone down in there. It's probably broken, so let's see if I can pry that out. Yeah, it's just a broken plate. You see it? Pretty old stuff, though. Yeah. Alright. Scratch just a little bit more. Nothing turns up. I'll turn the camera off and I'll come back when we see something. I gotta cut some roots. You can see a great big root here. I'm gonna try to go around it if possible. I hate killing big roots. Just try to jump to the other side of it there. Alright, well, got several of them in there I'm gonna have to deal with. Hit something glass right there, looks like. Maybe that's the bottle. Come on. Oh, it's broke. That was a beer bottle. R & Company, Root & Company. This old amber. It's probably a blob top. Okay, let's turn the camera off and see what I can get going here. Alright, been digging for about 15 minutes. Had to take a break. It's getting hot. This is the only thing I hit. It was intact. A clear little half-pint whiskey flask. It does have a ground lip, hand blown, so 1890s. Anyway, it had a broken hutch. I always like finding hutches down this area because some of them are really good, but if you look in there carefully, there's a squareness in the hole. Looks like a square amber bottle, so I'm kind of excited about the potential there. So let's see if we can dig carefully around it. I don't know if it's stuck in a root there. I think there's a root stuck there. Let me see if I can get to it. Oh, there's that unembossed sunken panel. Here she comes. Oh, it's a case gin. I thought it was a square bitters, but I felt that. I thought it was a sunken panel, but anyway, it's a nice old case gin. It does have kind of like pronounced shoulder arches there. Probably 3-piece mold blown. No name on it, but nice old one. It's got 5 little dots on the bottom there. Applied lip, dark olive green, black glass. Probably 1880s or 1890s, so yeah, alright. Well, at least it was whole. So we'll take that. Let's see if there's anything else right handy there. It is hot, but at least I got shade. Gotta look at the positive side of it. Boy, that humidity. Don't have to do much and you're sweating pretty bad. So I'm not sure how long I'll dig here. Well, appreciate you watching. Got back from Shup's Grove. Paul and I were out there. I want to give a shout out to all our buddies out there. We saw at Shup's Grove. Oh, there's a bottle back in there. We can see what that one is. Looks like maybe a drugstore bottle. It's a slick. Oh, isn't that a shame? But yeah, we had a great time out there at Shup's Grove. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off and clean some out. Alright, just a few minutes later, working on a stoneware piece down in there. I mean, it could easily be broken. Haven't dug any good ones out here, but just pulled out that little thing. It's like a lid, milk glass salve jar. There's a little amber slick, hand blown. I don't know if it's got something on the bottom or not, but slick. And then another little slick drugstore bottle, little oval. It's all 1890s stuff though, so anyway, let's see about that jug. There's a chance it could be whole. Kind of digging around it here. Oh, you just never know. It gets exciting though. Okay, here she comes. Let's see if I can grab it. Oh, it's broken. Oh. I was hoping, but got the whole back side of it out in it. But boy, it was a nice old hand-thrown jug. What a shame. Some of the pieces might be in there. Let's see. Well, quite a bit of it, actually. Dump it out here. Yeah, can't seem to get it out, but that does look like a big piece of it. And it, looky there. Most of it. Yeah. Just part of the top gone, but yeah, anyway, I might save that. Somebody might want to look and see if there's any more of it in there. Still some stuff in there, so nope. No more of the rest of it, but alright, a little bottle, or there's a piece of iron or something that's there in the way. There's a little bottle back in here somewhere. There it is. Sticking out of there. Oh, that's a little slack. Or no, it ain't. Got something on it. My eyes are kind of foggy. Victoria water. New York? Alright, that's a cool little bottle. Looks like an 1880s little cologne bottle. Victoria water, New York. Yeah, it's a little sunken panel there. That's a cute little bottle. It's got one little chip there on the bottom, but it ain't bad. That's, yeah, a long time I've seen one of them. I think I dug one of them many years ago. But all right, let's see if there's anything else in there. I'm gonna use my bigger shovel. Our roots. Let's deal with those. It's something glass right there. I don't know what it is. Let's see. That's broken. Whatever it is, broken. Piece of pottery, I think. Get that out of there. Yeah. Broken bottom of a jug or something. Some more of it. Old hand thrown. Yeah. Probably some more of the same there. Alright, got another little pottery jug in the hole. Unfortunately, the handle's gone. I can already see the handle's missing to it, but anyway, it's about to come out, so let's see. Is it a slick like in the jug dump, or has it got something embossed on it? It is highly unembossed. Oh boy. I think they moved here from the jug dump. They moved here from Illinois, or vice versa. Well, you can see its handle's gone, but hey, cute little jug nevertheless. That's about as far that direction as I can get. Digging under the edge of a tree there. Oh, that's a top. Nice old top though. Look at that little, like a sauce bottle of some kind. Alright. Don't see anything else there handy, so. Alright. Just finished up with this hole. If I look hot, it's because I am. Whew, been sweating. But anyway, done with this one. I'm gonna fill it in. Dig another one. This is all I found the last little bit here, just to finish it out. Got a pair of little hand-blown Conique bottles, a little shoe polish, Lee and Perrins Worcestershire sauce, and an old iron tea kettle there. So, alright, that's about it. And I'm gonna fill this one in and probe around, see if I can find another hole. Right, started another hole, and this bottle here just come in while I was digging. Anyway, looks like it's embossed on the bottom. Can't quite see what it is. It says something London on the bottom, but nice applied lip, as you can see. Crude applied lip, big wide mouth, paneled food jar of some kind, probably mustard or preserves. That's cool. And I'm working on one down here on the bottom. Just a little shallow trash pit. Don't feel like there's much in it, but one never knows. Let's get that one out. Oh, it's one of them little three-sided food bottles. No name on it. Hand blown though. Three-sided. Nice old flared lip. Probably would have taken one of them glass lids top. But alright, that's kind of neat. Anything else down there? Alright. Another spot here. Just getting into a little trash pit. It's getting pretty hot. It's in the 90s, just real humid. So anyway, I'll keep it going here. Let's see what we can find. And you can just see a little hole I got here. And of course, there's a big iron bar here. It's about 4 feet long. Can't get it out, so I'm going to have to go that way. But there ain't much in here. It's a little shallow. Might be a privy. It feels like it goes down about 3 feet or so. But anyhow, we'll get in there and see what we got. So stay tuned. Alright, this one don't seem to be panning out. It's either a privy or trash pit of some kind. You can see there's a partial brick wall here. I took out some of the bricks, but there's old pieces down in here. There's yellowware, and there's an early flared lip top. There's some old stuff down in there, but it's just a little smashed up stuff, bunch of oyster shells. You can see some pieces here. There was a smooth base umbrella ink, 8-sided. There's an old banded bowl, London shaped bowl, brown transfer printed ironstone platter. Would have been nice, and a big thing on it there. Yellowware chamber pot. There was some iron in there. There was one of them big redware, like a cooking pot type thing there. And I did get one little, see if I can find it over here, show it to you. It's like a little piece of a belt plate, belt something. Anyway, probably nothing on it, but I'm going to clean it up. You see it's kind of hollow there. But yeah, I always watch for that stuff. So, alright. Well, I'm going to dig around here. There could be a couple bottles in there, but I'm pretty close to bottom there already. But it's probably 1860s and 70s. So there's always a chance, you know. Got to keep your hopes up. But it's hot. I'm sweating like crazy. Anyway, let's get down here. Let's see if there's anything. If I hit anything, I'll show you. If not, I'm just going to fill it in and move on. Alright, let's see if there's anything on the other side of that brick there. It's just like a brick corner. We got to get that stuff out. I dug down in here below it. Definitely some old stuff there. Hit this early pond of wine down in there. The old packed clay right on the bottom, but it's early. It's probably 1850 stuff. Hit a pond, let's see what I did with it here. Some kind of a little pond French medicine. One of them early French medicine vials. It's like Pelletier or something like that. That'd have been cool. But anyhow, it's old stuff. So this is one of them cases where you got to take the brick out and go and see what's behind it here. So I'm going to get down in there and get those out of there. Try to pull them out in one piece if you can. It's an old, early flat brick. Look how thick them things are. About 4 inches thick, man. Those are heavy. That's your old red brick. Put in there in 1850s, maybe 1840s. It's a double brick wall. Down here on the Gulf Coast, there's a lot of different variations of privies, how they're filled and how they're lined. So I'm going to get a hole here. I did probe something back behind it. So, ooh, there's some early blue stuff. Look at that. Blue transfer printed stuff. That is early there. That looks like 1840s. Could be even older. It's like a pearlware. So let's see what we hit in there. I'm going to get my hand digger here in a minute. Just trying to open that up a little bit to get in there. Let's see where that plate. Let's see a mark. Yeah, it's back marked there. It's got a nice early impressed mark on it, but I can't really see what it is. Alright, let's get some more of that out there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open this the rest of the way up, I think, and then I'll come back once I get down in there a little bit. So let's get down in there and see what's behind that. Could be something good. Alright, I got them bricks out of there, and I believe what they were is a divider between men's and women's privies, or it's possible the privy is entirely on this side over here that I'm going into. I dug down in here, did hit that early pipe pond wine, so it's, you know, early stuff looks there, and I just pulled this out. Down there it's redware. It's like a wide, you know, rimmed redware bowl, and it's got nice almost a sgraffito design on the top rim and bands on the inside. So that looks real early. That looks like, you know, 1840s or even older. So all right, and that coupled with the, you know, the looks like almost pearlware piece. So I'm going to dig down in here just a little bit. I was going to show it. I ain't got anything exposed, but let's see if I can. find my little shovel here. But I see some pieces right in there, so let's carefully dig into those and see what we got there. And I'll get down in there with a hand digger here right away, get a little bigger room. But there's definitely a trash layer there. It's a privy. A lot of these real early privies here on the Gulf Coast, they're really interesting. A lot of times you don't get much out of them. See how early them shells are? They're just crumbling. You can tell that's pretty old stuff there. There's a rim here, it looks like. Let's see if we can get that out of there. And you can see there's a, oh, that's porcelain there. That's not ironstone, that's a high-fired porcelain. So I'll probably go through this stuff pretty good. That's early white chamber pot there, rim to a chamber pot. That's an early one though, that's 1850s or older. So let's keep looking through there and see. I'm gonna throw this stuff out and I'm gonna go back through it again. I wish I had my metal detector. I didn't have it with me, unfortunately, but remind myself I need to bring that. Bring it. Another sign it's an outhouse privy is these chamber pots. Oops, dropped that one. Sometimes you can see little seeds down in here, but yeah, that's an early one there. I always clean these out in case there's coins or something in them. But that's where I need my metal detector and go through that. Shame on me. Yeah, see, there's seeds down in there. Bones and old shells. So it looks to me like it's 1840s, perhaps. So the neighborhood I'm in is definitely that old. It's even 1820s neighborhood, so it could have some early stuff in it. So I'm going to get down in there with my little hand digger, see what we can do there. So that's what you got to do. You just got to be patient. Hot as it is today, there's a neck of a wine. Let's get that out. Look at that. Sometimes we call these black glass pits because you hit a lot of broken black glass in them. Once in a while you get some whole stuff though. Yeah, that's an early wine. It's got the sheared lip on it, real sharp sheared with a laid on ring there. Sometimes you'll see a seal here on the shoulder. That's definitely an early one. 1840s or older. Alright, well, I'm gonna open this up a little bit and see if we can get down in there and dig that out. Just encouraging though that it's not dug. There's been a lot of digging and over many years that Norman Beeler, a good buddy of mine, boy, hey, that's a horn, cow horn or something. Or no, it's a shell. That's a great big old seashell. It's what's left of it. It's all deteriorated, see, real soft, but that's the inside of the shell. But boy, that's a big one, wasn't it? Great big old, like a conch shell. All right, let me clean this out. We'll get down in here. And that's a bottom trash layer of probably an 1840s privy. So maybe there'll be something good in there. Woo! Stay with me. All right, hole's definitely 1840s. I'm hitting some broken Ponald stuff. This was one of them big Ponald cologne bottles with a big long neck on it. I'm having trouble with my viewer here, so I don't even know if you're able to see this, right? But anyway, that was a big, long, tall bottle. We've dug them before. Paul and I have here in 1830s, usually 1840s. But anyway, you can see the wines. They're Ponald. They're nice early ones. We say pipe Ponald or open Ponald. You can see on the bottom here where there's glass, and it was like a hollow rod. Sometimes you call them blowpipe Ponalds, or so anyway, that's cool. And there's a old wine glass here. It's broken, but it's probably enough to keep. It's still pretty cool. Early pressed glass pattern there. A little like a ring. It's not a ring. I don't know. It came off of something, but it's still kind of cool. I'm gonna keep it. It was an old Ponald medicine bottle. Didn't get enough to see it. Look, might have been a Godfrey's cordial or something because I'm embossed. But nice early stuff, boy. It's exciting when you hit that. So anyway, I'm going to keep it going. There's a piece of edge decorated. See the blue shell edge or edge decorated plate there. That's usually 1830s, 1840s. So, all right, well, let's get down in there. I had some kid over there by my van. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on things when you're by yourself. Gotta watch. I got a couple kids out there poking around. Anyway, let's keep it going, man. This could be good. It's right on the bottom down there. Man, it's that old sticky clay. But you never know where there's going to be a nice whole bottle or something in there. You know, it's whatever they threw in there. They definitely had trash in here, so always got to approach it like there could be a whole bottle in the next shovelful. It's kind of hard digging because that old sticky clay. See, there's one of them. Well, and there's a seal. That's what I was talking about, you know, with the shoulder seal on there. It's got the old, oh, here's a seal. I don't know what it is, like a St. Julian Medoc or a Margot or something. But those are usually really early 1830s. Crows are laughing at me. I can't make it out, but anyway, I don't know, can you see that in there in the viewer? No, I can't make it out. My eyes are too foggy or sweating in my eyes, but anyway, it's a nice early seal wine. Looks like it's got some grapes there or something, so yeah, that was probably one of them. You know, it was the early open palm blown wine, so man, maybe we'll get a couple good ones. They seem to be throwing a lot of stuff away in there, so just gotta dig these patiently, watching for little coins and stuff down in there. But that's probably real close to the bottom there. That's the bottom trash layer. I gotta knock in some of this top. Gotta watch even up here in the top of these, you know, they can have bottles in there, so. In fact, there's one. No, you see, this is real late stuff up here. This is an example. Look at that. See, a whiskey at about a foot deep. This is like turn of the century, maybe 1890s. And just a foot below that, it's 1830s. Isn't that crazy? That's what's so wild about it. You just don't know. Coming down through these layers. A little shallow pit. There's another piece of blue there. I have to clean the hole out here again. That's some more of that blue transfer printed stuff there. All right. Carefully go into that stuff. See how soft those shells are. There's a lip sticking out. Yeah, just a lip, I can tell. Moving too much. Wine. Broken piece of redware. Okay, well, I'm going to go back in, clean it out, I believe. I don't see anything there imminent, so get it out much more. I can get down in there, dig it a little easier. I may not be able to show it, though, because there won't be room to show anything with the camera, but anyway, let's just, no. Oh, it felt like a bottle, but I think it's a rock. Okay. Yeah, it's just a rock. Alright. Yeah, I need to go out and check on my van anyway, so. Alright. We'll check on the van. Wait. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a little bottle. It was a puff, looks like. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little puff. Look at that. Nice early dip mold blown puff. Bottom to it or not. No. Okay, I gotta go check on my van. Alright, still going away there. I got a couple, you know, punks out there messing around, you know, with me, but so I might have to leave here pretty quick. But anyhow, I just pulled this rock out. I mean, it's just a rock, but I always pay attention to these because that almost looks like some kind of an Indian, like a grinding rock or something. So it's real smooth. Could just be a river rock, but anyway, probably ought to keep it, you know. It's coming out 1830s stuff here. Found a nice little early pressed, blown, like a tumbler probably. Could have been a little small decanter, I guess. It's got little ribs around the base. I've got a few of them. It's probably like a Boston sandwich, New England. Let's poke around a little bit. Just kind of got to keep an eye on things here, but and the sun's coming around. It's going to beat down on me any second. It's 95 degrees. I'm telling you what, it feels every bit of that. God bless all the people that are out there working in this, and roofers and electrical workers and people that's got to do yard work. Man, I'm telling you what, it's hot. All you bottle diggers. There's a big piece of that blue edge decorated stuff. Man, there was 2 of them. Look at that. It was stacked in there like old trenchers. 1820s, 1830s, man. Look at that. That might have been something. These are usually always broke. Ouch. But gotta watch that. Should be wearing gloves, Dave. All right. There we go. Let's keep working. See what else is down in there. Pieces of stuff. There's a bottom of something there. Looks like another pommel bottom. Yeah, they're smashed up, as is the case a lot of times in these little shallow ones, you know. But that's another little dip mold blown puff. 1830s. I'm just on this trip by myself. Shelley's working. Now she's got the grandkids this weekend. One of them early wines, you see, it's just, there's an awful lot of that stuff. They're usually broken, but once in a while you get a hole and you get some hole in, so it seems to me like you get a hole, you can tell right away, the ones that's going to be whole. But I always approach it like, man, there could be a little pommel ink or anything right in there. So, all right, I'm going to have to clean this out, go through the back dirt a little bit. There's something down in there. I don't know if you can see it. So far it's whole. Oh, it's broke. Alright, well let's see what it was. It's coming out of that very bottom, so it's probably 1830 stuff. These ones that's already broken, I kind of pry them out of there. There's no point in spending a bunch of time on them, you know, you gotta get them out of there. But yeah, that's might have been an olive oil bottle. I'm not going to stick my finger in there and get cut, but it's pommel, I'm sure. Probably got a big kick up in it. It's aqua. Alright. But anyhow, there's still got some hole to go there, so I'm not going to leave it. I told them boys out there, I said, you know, I don't want no trouble. I'm not messing with your stuff. I ask the same in return, you know. Shouldn't be digging by yourself. Bad neighborhood, should you? Another wine. That's more of that story. Well, anyway, I wasn't really planning on digging a privy. I'm just kind of doing some scouting. But I hit this, I just couldn't resist. You know what I mean? If you're a bottle digger, you understand what I'm saying. Well, look at that, the bottom of that thing, whatever that was, it's a big chunk. I think it was one of them chamber pots, whiteware. Chamber pot. That's before ironstone, probably. Could be something inside of that. Let's look and see. Man, once in a while you hit a couple coins in there. So what I'm going to do with this stuff, I'm going to throw all this stuff to one area, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to fill the hole in, but I'm going to come back and go through this stuff. You know what I mean? Because you just don't know what could be in that back dirt that I could be missing. Bottom, boy, she's old. Look at these early pits. There's something down in there. Let's see. It's an old broken wine, looks like. I still like saving for the seal. I'm sorry, I probably whisper a lot, don't I? Mumble and grumble. Murmur. Yeah, it's the top to that. One of them clear, probably olive oil, wine real early. Got the nice applied lip on there. Alright, well I gotta open it back up, get all the way down there to that bottom, because I'm not gonna miss anything in this one. Yeah. Alright, done with that hole. Didn't hit anything hole in it. It was fun digging though, early stuff. You just gotta pay your dues on those. But anyhow, I got it filled in. I saved a few little things out of there, but that's it. So Anyway, I left a little stuff scattered around here. Might, once it rains, you know, might come back, look, see if there's any pipes or anything. I did hit a couple pipe stems in there and stuff, so all right, well, that's it. I'm going to move on to another spot. You see, I just saved a few little things in the bucket there. So, all right, let's move on. Let's find something else. All right, made it back home safe and sound. Dug a couple more little pits, but the heat just about ran me out. It was really tough. It was 102 degrees. I was going to try to show it, but my camera was messing up. It was fogging, so I'm not really sure, but I had just fixed my air conditioning just before I left, so thankfully it wasn't great, but at least it was good enough to cool me off a little bit. And you never know, it might have saved my life, because man, it was steaming hot. So all right, man's got to know his limitations. So anyhow, I didn't get to show the last little bit. I hit one pit here that actually I didn't get it finished, so I'm looking forward to going back on that one. But up in the top of it was, there was a drugstore here from New Orleans. I can't quite read the name on it. Anyway, it's a New Orleans drug. It's for 1880s. And it's a ginger beer, typical bottle, and a round bottom medicated aerated waters from Cantrell and Cochrane, Belfast and Dublin. Boy, so that's embossed all the way around it. But that's one of the older Cantrell and Cochrane bottles, probably 1870s. So that was pretty cool. And then this was there, so this was a nice early ponnelled S. Pablo. It's a Pablo Eagle, they call that. Got the nice embossing on the back. The Milesian fields there. So, alright, so I'm hoping there's some more of them in there, man. I look forward to getting back to that. So, and then this was an early hole that I dug. It was a little shallow thing. I only got one whole bottle, but it is cool. But anyway, it was 1820s. I mean, it was all this pearlware. This is dark blue pearlware. Everything that was blue in there was pearlware. Early black glass tops, you can see, and a couple sand ponnell bottoms. This is one. There was a couple more of this. I just threw a few of these things out to show. But that's what kind of stuff it was, just black mucky stuff. But look at this bottle. This is really cool. I had never seen one quite like it. So it's probably, you know, it's got a ground ponnell on it. More than likely French. It's real heavy, and it's got an odd top on there, but reminds me of those redware, European redware bottles, French, that you hit there in New Orleans. But anyhow, that's pretty cool. It was in perfect shape. Nice early bottle there, clear, but unfortunately that was about it. But all right, well, I just wanted to show that stuff, and yeah, I just wanted to show that stuff. So I'll try to go ahead and get this video out, and thank you for watching. And I'm not going to do a cleanup this time, so we appreciate all of you, and thank you for your patience. Glad you hung out with me and on the dig. We'll have a couple more coming up real soon here. So all right, gonna be getting together with my buddy Norman Beeler and Peter Taggart, and we're gonna be doing some digging some more there on the Gulf Coast. So stay tuned, and hope everybody stays cool. It's awful hot right now. Temperatures are in the 90s right here as I'm speaking here in Illinois, and it's supposed to stay that way for a couple weeks. So everybody be careful, drink a lot of water, get your rest, eat right. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video.